Greetings and welcome to episode 18 of my Empire Total War Darth Mod Ottoman Empire campaign. And this, my friends, how we left it last time, where we are besieged once again by the Persians and Baghdad once again being its target. But we are set fair against them this time. We've got a wonderful force here defending Baghdad, one that really did give them a sound thrashing last time. As you can see here also, they're not in the finest of condition here, this army. It is being torn apart by war and by not given to... I think the Persians might be in a little bit of trouble here, because you can see other armies do have the tattered flag. Now I know ours does here, but it's only these two regiments here and this regiment here that's taking a little bit of a beating because we're under siege. Now the Riskers of Souls, absolutely monstrous infantry, some of probably the finest infantry you find anywhere in the world. So we really are going to make the most of them here. We're going to give the Persians here a sound thrashing for them daring to come to Baghdad once again. Chances are this army is probably going to follow up pretty soon. So we're going to have to hold quite well here and at least perhaps give ourselves a little bit of time here to try and reorganise, replenish, see if we can, take the next battle that will come our way. We've also got Egypt, which has been seized, but we are going to do something about that. We've actually sent a force from Ankara to Egypt. We are not going to allow that to sit there, my friends, and allow Egypt to be taken from us. Not a chance. It's also been a call by the council for us to actually launch an attack against Venice itself, which we will probably be doing. As the council has said, there's not much point in having an army sort of in the west, sitting there doing nothing while you're being attacked on all fronts. We've also got to up our tax. Well, our tax is quite low at the moment. We are bankrupt because, of course, two of our major cities have been taken or at least under siege. So again, we have to be practical here, and we are going to have to raise taxes for the foreseeable future just to keep ourselves tied over there. But we will not yield without a fight. Mark my words, my friends. Now, we're going to quickly here just begin here. I'm just going to... Before I do this, I know it seems a little bit unusual. I'm just going to lower the sound in terms of the effects here just a smidgen, because of winning the battle. Sometimes it can drown out the voice a little bit, so I'm just going to tweak that a little bit there, my friends. But let's begin here. We're not going to sit here on our hands and let the Persians just simply steamroll into Baghdad and take it from us. We've already fought them once. We defeated them soundly last time. We shall do so again. We're also trying to put together an army from Syria, if possible, to move in and sort of aid us there. The force that was in Ankara was actually earmarked to assault the Persians, but unfortunately things took a turn for the worse in terms of Venice launching an unprovoked attack completely out of the blue, caught us completely on the hop. But my friends, we have to deal with what's in front of us, and one thing at a time. So let's deal with, first of all, the Persians. Now, as you can see here, there is a massive... The topography of this battlefield is... It's a madness, sir. It really is. Look at the hill here. We have to take this hill first. And the Persians are right on us here. I mean, absolutely right on us. Now, if we can take this hill first, then it sets us fair here. Because if they're going to fire down on us, we are going to be in a lot of trouble here. This deployment does not suit us well at all. We are surrounded effectively by hills. We are trapped in this valley here, and also the buildings here will not do us good at all. We're going to have to take an advance and take this slope here as quickly as possibly can. We don't know where the Persians are. They've got a deep deployment zone here, so we've got to be careful. I imagine they're going to be running along this line here, perhaps in the valley down here as well. As you can see, the topography of this is extraordinary. It's undulating, it's hilly. It's got lots of embankments. And of course we've got a town here, slap bang in the middle here of the battlefield. So of course that is not going to aid us in any way at all. I'm assuming that Baghdad is probably off one of these, far off in the distance of one of these here. There's Baghdad right over there. Can you see that, my friends? Right over there. That is Baghdad proper. Those large buildings you see in the background there. So we are fighting for that. Right, let's get ourselves organised here. Where's the Whiskers of Souls? There they are, right on the left flank here. These gentlemen really are an absolute stupendous force. I wouldn't mind them to get them up into a flanking manoeuvre if possible. I've got some camel nomads as well, and also some Zamdari horsemen. Just for the moment, we'll put them together here. We might use these to try and stall and hold up the advance here by the Persians, whilst we get our main force into position. Now the problem is the open guns aren't going to do anything here while they're sat in the valley down here. Now whilst I'd like to provoke the Persians into a fight. I think it's best if we advance, but we're going to advance here, my friends, absolutely coherently here. We're not going to allow ourselves to be bamboozled here. So these are our elite troops, the Janissary Grenadiers and the Janissary Musketeers. These are our finest troops we have at the moment. So we are going to pull these to here just a moment. We're just going to do this just absolutely by the book here. So you can see these gentlemen can advance. We've got a good amount of them as well, 300 men in each regiment. We need to storm this hill and take it as quickly as possible, but that also means the guns are going to be way behind us. The organ gun is here. We can get these guns up on the hill and set up, and the organ gun will absolutely brutalise anything in its path. Now the chances are we need to do something to delay them here. We've got the Sekban Janissaries here. They have performed well for us in the past. If we maybe combine them with the Riskers of Souls, that might give us a real punch here, just to give us that added edge. I've got the Israelis here as well. 5 regiments of Israelis here as well. We really want to get ourselves up on that ridge as quickly as possible. We'll just set these gentlemen here. They're set fair here on this particular flank here. Well, that causes problems here at all. It's getting up here on this ridge here. Look, you see, look, there's a little divot here, the little valley here. That's sort of almost like a crater. It sits on the top of the hill here. We've got to get our forces up over these hills here as quickly as possible. We've got pikemen as well. I think we might just put them with the Janissaries here as well. Let's do this absolutely by the book here. We might just even put them into a group here, which we don't normally do. But it might just give us better control as we get over that hill there. Janissaries here as well. We might lead with some melee troops, or at least try and flank with melee troops. So I think what we'll do, we'll just group these gentlemen here for better control. And also the Israelis as well. We'll also do the same thing. Okay, grouped just to give us a little bit of control. The same here with these forces here. We're going to put all the melee into one position here. Now we'll try and put them on the left. As you can see, they might be able to move. The road here is... I want to try and cut this road if possible. Just get on top of the Persians as quickly as possible. Right, get into their face. We've got the Riskers of Souls here, right on the leading edge. Then we've got our... Let's get these gentlemen up and running as well here. Let's get everything into some groups here. I don't usually group things. I try and keep things as manual as possible, as loose as possible, as fluid as possible. These we should keep... Again, we'll put these in a group as well to make sure they all get up that hill. The hill is going to be crucial here. And to that end, let's just put these a little bit closer as well. To the edge of the hill, right on the edge here. And the same, the Israelis here. Right on the edge here, so we can just get over here as quickly as possible. And then we're going to send the cavalry around just to harass and harangue. I think we're ready here, my friends. Let's just do the same thing with these gentlemen. Wait a minute. Oh, there's the Fellahin. I almost forgot the Fellahin. Again, because they are an excellent fighting force, and they also can blend in. We might just use the Fellahin here as well on here. Just have an independent attachment running on the flank here by itself, just so we can keep them pinned here off from the trees. That would be a wonder. Let's begin. There they are, there they are. Right, we've got to get up on the hill here quickly. Sir. flanking. Look at that, we're going to mash them off here. Got the slope. They got us there. We flanked them. This battlefield is an absolute nightmare to set up, it really is. Let's push these Israelis a little bit forward here. Riskers assault. You're taking on the Riskers assaults. I don't think they realise the magnitude of what they've just taken on. They're already buckling. The Riskers assaults, sir. They will tear you apart. We're pushing back and back and further back here. We've got a corner. We've taken the hill now. Turn the flank here. The souls have just absolutely decimated everything in their path. I don't need musketeers, but the Riskers of Souls will tear them to pieces. Let's get in there. Look at that there, from the organ gun, it absolutely decimated them. It's broken the entire line. The Riskers of Souls, the Riskers of Souls, sir. Sekban Janissaries are broken here. Riskers of Souls will do their damage now. These gentlemen are absolutely phenomenal. Look at this. We've broken an entire force. Oh my lord, look at that shot, man. Oh, we come back. The Janissaries have come back. Well done, sir. The pike men in. The Riskers of Souls are just a phenomenal force. Look at that. As I said to my friends, they've just taken everyone apart here. This whole flank has been absolutely taken apart by the Riskers of Souls. I know they've been aided well here by the cavalry as well, but the Riskers of Souls really the ones. Look at them. They just don't care. They win you entire battles, I kid you not. Let's do what we need to do. Let's do what we need to do here. They're shattered. They're not going to survive. They will not survive. Oh dear, oh dearie me. That's a lot of snow. We'll just hold fire there. We'll just hold fire. Come on, gentlemen. Let's finish these off. Well done, that's it. That's it. A bit of spirit, a bit of spirit about him. Utterly shattered. Look at that. They've been absolutely eviscerated. Yes. Now that, my friends, was a fight. That was a wonderful fight. Oh my gosh. We only lost 870, lost nearly 2,300. Look at that, 2,222. We absolutely butchered them. Sekban. Look at the Riskers of Souls. 173 kills. Look at the Sekban Janissaries, 277. Wow. But it really was the horsemen and the camel nomads that did the majority. Look at the Zamindari horsemen. Absolutely fantastic. But look at the organ gun, 111 kills. But these Riskers of Souls, oh, what a joy they are to see. They really are on. Wait from you, sir. We are, unfortunately, at the moment, bankrupt, as you can see here. Looks like we're going to have to increase our taxes here quite a bit. Now, that's going to not be too well in Anatolia here. Could lower it there to bring it down to green. Well, that's still 4,000 here, so it looks like we're going to have to increase this here as well. It's just, we're going to have to go to the highest bracket here to bring it, look at that, 93. Whew. We can't replenish repair, excuse me my friends, we could probably free up that there. And that'll probably give us this here, just 2,000, just to replenish some of this army here. We want to get these gentlemen replenished here. And these here as well, because they really did fight wonderfully well. Check these Sekban Janissaries, they did phenomenally well. But also get, I think, each of these up and running as well if possible. But we've had to cut our cloth accordingly. We've got this absolutely up to full, and they're not going to like that at all. The populace, not one iota. But unfortunately, my friends, that is where we stand at the moment. Let's just see what happens here. Now, as you can see, we've brought this firm here under siege. Oh, they've got marines as well. But look at that, they're already starting to put this into starting to replenish and recruit here. We can't allow that. Also, we've got these forces stood here. I know we've got these powerful armies here. But look at that. This army here wouldn't really be able to match that. Got the Riskers of Souls, but I think Venice is definitely something we might be able to maneuver. We've got to clear this port here as well. This port here is really what's crippling us. They've taken this port. If we can just do something against them here. We need to find out what's going on here. What's in Venice. We're going to send a ship. Jabal Bahari. We're going to send the ship up to here. Just avoid anything that's in our path. Yeah.
Emirleriniz? Gemi emirleriniz kaptanım.
Don't know what they've got in here, but they've got a very powerful force here. Oh my goodness me, look how many Marines they got there. 4 regiments, but nothing else of real any note. Let's get... Oh, we can't get him back. Oh, we're in trouble here. Oh, we can. We can put him into here. We're going to have to divert some forces away from here. What we have to do... Take this army and this army out. And we're going to attack Venice. But not before we attack Baghdad. Now, what we've got here, they can replenish them. This force is good here. It's not brilliant, but it'll have to do for the moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to start... pull this force back here. To the port. This force will take its place. This force here will definitely not hold anything at all. So we'll have to... If we're going to take Venice, we'll take Venice in one fell swoop. So to that end, we'll just leave them here for the moment, and we'll move this force into here. We're going to have to take Venice. We'll have to take the heart of the enemy here. As you can see, they've got all of North Africa now under their control. So it's going to be incredibly tough to unseat them. But if we can take the capital here, we might even give it to Spain, and then we can move back here. But we are not going to allow ourselves to be kicked around. We need another. We need another naval. Put them here as well. Just going to be prepared here to move these 2 armies into Venice. We're not going to be sat on our hands here while they just simply attack us. It's not going to be allowed to happen. Thankfully, we've got this port still open here. And we've also got strong trade. The council also saying we need to increase and improve and strengthen the Crimean Khanate here. Hopefully they can hold their own here against the Russians. They're also building settlement fortifications, so they quite clearly have the money to build that there as well. That's a good chunk of money that is there. Right, let's see what else we can do here now. We can't put anything together. We do have these gentlemen here. What good are they here? They're not good at all, are they? We're going to have to send them through... I don't know what's going on here. We'll send these gentlemen up to here to reinforce this army here. I'm going to send these 2 gentlemen as well. We'll send these 2 gentlemen as well through into Istanbul. These 2 regiments, and they'll join up here in Bosnia. We've got to reinforce these forces we've got here as best we can. We've got to work with what we have at hand. Minus 59. Of course. That's repaired and open here, thankfully. We're still in trouble here. Minus 59. It's going to go into the red, and we're going to be in a lot of trouble. If the lower classes go into rebellion, we are in serious trouble. But I think we're going to take this fight here. We've got... They're not at full strength. They've got a lot of guns. They've got these 2 Marines here, but we've got a very powerful... Look at this. We've got a very powerful force. Look at this. Even howitzers. We've got the whole kit and caboodle here. We've even got Realm Armoured Guards. We're not going to shirk from this at all. We're going to retake what is ours. Egypt is ours, my friends, and thus it shall remain. We've got 3206 here. We've got very high quality. Look at this Sekbanja riflemen as well. They are very good as well. Good sharpshooters. And we've got some hand mortar Baluk. I hope I'm saying that right. We've also got some good cavalry units here. The cannon, I think the cannon is is going to possibly turn the tide for us. And we've got to make do here. We have to do what we got. We don't have any Riskers of Souls, which I am a little bit aggrieved at, because they definitely would turn the tide. They would take the Marines apart. And they've also got pikemen, which we have to be careful of. Right, let's take the fight. We can't let them hold for 5. We've got to take this here. We're going to assault. Let's see how the topography aids or hinders us. I'd like to thank all of you, my friends, for your wonderful advice, your comments. Absolutely fantastic. It really has been. To see some wonderful, wonderful comments, some wonderful support, very kind words as well. I do appreciate it, my friends. Oh, that's more like it. Now, the topography now suits us beautifully here. Because now, look at this. We've got this here. this real hillock here which sort of divides our battle lines, but that's not too bad. That is something we can manage. In fact, we could probably put guns up on here. We could probably put howitzers up on here and absolutely blitz them from a distance, because there's their there's their deployment zone here. And their deployment zone is vast. No, it isn't vast, is it? And they've got the village here backing onto them, so that means they're going to back. No, there is vast. Actually, it is quite a lot. It's, I believe, it's sort of almost like a T-shaped, if I'm not mistaken. But it looks like they are stuck in that village. If we can put the howitzers up on here. Let's put the second-man riflemen here. They are that. Look at that. They're hidden as well. So they look. I love those rifles. My goodness me. This is one of our finest forces. This is one of our finest forces. We have hand-created, hand-picked men here that were picked to fight the Persians. This army was going to steamroll the Persians, but unfortunately it's been directed and diverted away from the our main fight. Look at the ramp. Oh my gosh. Goodness me, look at that. Oh, those Royal Mamluk guards are phenomenal. Look at the braces. Wow. That is absolutely wonderful to see. It really is. We've got musketeers. We've got to get these are gentlemen we want to get up close. If these gentlemen get up close and personal, they're going to do some serious damage. The mortars. Would that be classed as a fez? I'm not sure, my friends. I'm not sure what sort of hat that is. It's a magnificent looking hat. It really is. With the feather coming out of there, that's a wonder. That really is extraordinary. We've also got some Delhi horsemen, which have been the backbone of our cavalry for a long while. We've got 2 lots of Sekban. I wonder if we can get them in the trees here and maybe hide them, but let's just focus here. Let's just focus on what we're going to do here. We do need to bring our howitzers together here. Let's bring them and let's deploy them ready. And we've also got our 18-pounders, which they don't have yet. They don't have the capacity to do that yet, the Venetians. We've got to target their main force, which is the Marines. The Marines have to be dealt with quickly. Ow. Ow. I'd like to go and attack them if possible. Take the fight to them. I think we'll use the cavalry to sort of really punch a hole through them here. Now they're going to be guarded quite close by the... But look at there, there's a gap here. There's a gap here. In the buildings here. A gap here, look at that. I'll try and get into there if possible. And that... Our deployment zone is actually all the way here. It sort of juts out, it goes along like this, almost like a U-shape. So perhaps putting our cavalry here, on the tip of this deployment zone here. And I think we'll put the Royal Mamluk guards with them as well. Let's have a real mailed fist here. This is going to punch a hole through them. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They can even go into dark wedge formation as well. That is phenomenal. Right. Now, how do we get the hand Baluks up close and personal to them? That's going to be the key. First of all, let's get our defences in position. We'll have the Israelis here defending the artillery, our fire support. It's going to be crucial here. We'll have the 8th Order here in the middle. Let's move our Janissaries to one side here just for the moment. And we'll have the 9th Order. And we'll have 10th on the right. That's more like it. Now that's a good defensive position here. Flanks need to be guarded as well, because they're guaranteed they'll come after us. The mortar Baluks up here. Sort of have them sat on the shelf up here, or even pulling them back. What's there? Can't quite. There it is. There. I'd love to be able to just to flank them into some of the enemy. That'd be great. Unless we sit them back here and we put the musket. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's not doubt ourselves here. We'll just secure the flanks. We'll just aim the grenadiers here on this. I'll slightly angle them here, and again on the right and now on the left here. gentlemen. It's going to be awkward here to fit these gentlemen into the proper alignment. They're going to have to sit like that. There's a small gap here. I think we'll just sit the mortar, these gentlemen here, and perhaps look for an opportunity to use them. Because if they can get on the flanks, oh my gosh, it'd be devastating. The grenadiers, I think I'd like to try moving with the cavalry with some of these gentlemen here. We've got musketeers here as well. Perhaps using 3 regiments here. I know we're using quite a lot of our reserves here. And the musketeers here. We're taking quite a risk. Because we don't know where the enemy are going to be here. Just angle them here so we can see what's going on. We've got more sec band riflemen here. We can put them into the trees here just as to offset our flanks here. General, let's try and get them in the trees if possible so they can be hidden. Actually, they're hidden no matter where they are. Oh my gosh, that is fantastic. We can put them in this grove here. To try and get the Bolducs, if possible, into position to try and strike into the flanks of some of the enemy here. I think we might send them with these troops here. That might have a powerful punch there. I think we're pretty well guarded here. If we can got to deal with the Marines. Let's begin, my friends. Let us begin this battle. Oh my gosh, they're right in front of us. They're right in front of us. Double time! Flank them, gentlemen. Let's flank them. There they go. Get out of there. enough. We don't want those fighting. Thank you very much. Fire those more bigger. Oh my gosh. Oh my word, that is a devastation. Oh my gosh, those hand multi-bullets were phenomenal. I'll be back by 6 o'clock. Reload those guns. Reload those guns. Let's get rid of these guns. Oh. Nothing is going to survive that. Nothing at all will survive that. Oh my goodness me. They're not going to allow them to escape here at all. Let's pull this flank up. Oh please. It's been nothing short of magnificent. These hand mortar models have done amazingly well here. I think we'll simply just do with each other here. Lost a few minutes here, that's absolutely certain. But my goodness me, we absolutely gave them a thrashing here. We're losing time. We fought them so well. We cannot lose to arms, not a chance. What a fight this has been, oh my gosh. This has been a mind blower. Let's get him out of there. Oh my gosh. We need more of these, we need more of these. These will destroy entire armies. We can't let them anywhere near that. We cannot let them near anywhere that there. Oh, what a fight this has been. Oh my gosh. We've shown them what we made of here. We're showing them what we made of here. My goodness me. These pikemen, how are they doing this? Oh, they've gone. They're shattered. They've had enough. What a wonder that was. Yes. What a fight we've had here tonight, my friends. Wow. We did lose a good number of men there. What, nearly 2,000 we lost. But they lost everything. They lost the entire army. Look at the Janissary Grin. Look at that, man. Wow. Look at the hand mortars. The hand mortars broke a number of fronts there. Wow. Yes. That's more like it, sir. That is more like it. We cannot replenish any of these apart from this school of calligraphers, but we've got it back. Egypt is ours, and so here is Alexandria. Wow, what a fight that was, my friends. And we are just going to launch an attack now against Venice here. I wish that Spain would fight again. I don't think they're going to, though. I think we're going to have much more trouble here coming from the Austrians, to be honest with you. I think a lot more trouble coming our way. I'm going to try and reinforce this frontier if possible with these 3 regiments, but will that make a lot of difference? Perhaps not, but we've got to fight what's in front of us. The Venetians have to pay here. If we can take this here, if we can take Venice, it would actually give us a route through here behind the Austrians. If they launched an attack this way, we could then launch an attack from Venice into Zagreb. That would be an absolute boon for us, it really would. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. We have, my friends, taken a huge stride to reclaiming what is ours and holding what is ours. Not only have we fought a massive battle here in Cairo, we need to get this army up to strength pretty quickly here in case we get another attack. We've also held and destroyed effectively an entire army here of Persians, and they come for us here as well. We'd be sat ready for them here as well. They can break their entire army on us if they want, but look at this. All of their armies here have got tattered flags. Does that mean they're in a lot of trouble financially? It could possibly be that. They could be in a lot of trouble here with the finances. Who else are they at war with here? That would be the interesting question. Persia. They're indifferent towards us. I wonder if they have peace now with us after that now. No, they're not interested at all. But that's why they're at war with the Maratha Confederacy. Perhaps that's why. And Russia. And Spain. They're at war with a lot. I think. Has the Russians just taken Dagestan here? Chechnya? Possibly. But I think we can just about hold here. We've got some income coming in at last. If we just need to free this port up here, we don't have the forces to do it just yet. But if we can take the fight and take Venice, who knows what might happen, my friends? Who knows what might happen? But that will be for next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. As always, my friends, thank you all for your wonderful advice, your wonderful support, your very kind words as well. As always, please keep your comments coming down below, your tactics, your strategies. You always mean a lot. They really do, my friends. And thank you for taking the time to do so. But as always, please be safe, especially the times we live in now. But until next time, my friends, bye for now.